We are here today with Best Served Cold, which is a game a little bit like Tavern Talk, where you make drinks for people that can inspire their moods. And not only that, but I was very kindly gifted this game by the developers, and we're going to be solving some murders today on top of that. So, drinks, murders, relaxing, great music, we'll hear it all. Let's go. Let's play some Best Served Cold. Very exciting. New game, everyone. New game. Here we go. We're at the Libraria. That's very loud. That was very loud. Don't tell him, Reese. Don't tell him. Don't tell him I've been waffling. Oh, gosh. Is this the murder? Do we get to see... Oh. Okay. Peach, thank you for the luck and the love. I miss the music. I want the music back. The intro music was so cozy. And this is obviously, you know, death. So it's a bit less cozy. Me, Ashley, and Alfie are going to start a massive bonfire and drink. It's legally binding. I said it in the Twitch chat. Let's do it. We'll make this happen. Okay, I'm going to do some voices. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry for the voices, but I'm going to do some voices. A murder and smoking? The scandal! The scandal! This is where Alfie's stream streak dies. I haven't seen him. He is... Oh, maybe. You might be right. You might be right. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not sorry for the voices. I'm sorry, not sorry for the voices. Okay, this is a direction, I think. Okay, oh, let me move this. Blah, blah. Okay, hold on, no, I'll get it in. Everyone just, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh! Can I get it back? Oh no! Okay, never mind. We'll, it's fine. Well, the first line, I'm saying it, it's dubbed. Right, it's fine. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent Floir, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. Reese, this is how you look? I'm so envious. Okay. What a day. Sarin literature is providence bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorsteps. Everything all right, Mr. Floir? Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. Oh, what would you like? Oh, excuse me. We've got a mood. We're in a mood. Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. This can be caused by serving them a ruined drink or by choosing dialogue options that upset and anger them. Here we go. When a customer is in a bad mood, it shows here in the bottom left. It's behind my head. It's here. You'll never know if someone's in a bad mood or not. It's only up to me. I could move. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. Press the serve button in the bottom right to start making Vincent a drink. Okay. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. In some rare cases, though, a client must be in a bad mood before they'll open up. In these situations, you can mess up their drink on purpose to bring down their mood. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. So we're asking their preference now. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Let's see if we can cheer you up, sir. Haha, that's the spirit. Oh, but it might not be. I haven't decided if we're going to put spirits in it yet. Vincent loved the Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirits to cure his bad mood. So let's make the Eastern Ruby in the list. Okay, here we go. Wesley, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Nura, that is so cool. I feel like if I could grow a proper moustache, life would be so good. I'm not asking for it, world. But if I was gonna grow a mustache, I want a big mustache. I love the sound of that. Yeah, I could be nice to you, but you were rude, so here's my worst work. I'm here for it. We're gonna make it happen. Can I have a wake-up call, bartend? Yes, HQ. What time would you like the wake-up call for? You'd rock a stash? I would. I really would. I could see it happening. I've got nothing to make use of a mustache. I've got a pen, but... doesn't quite hit the same way. I don't know why my glasses are really giving me the, they're really giving me the old gremlin eyes today. Barbarians don't need armor either. I'm so excited for this playthrough, Reese. I'm too excited. I have too much excitement. To successfully mix a drink, you'll need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing them through with the arrow, following along the lines in the direction it is pointing. Once you start following the path, you'll need to keep up the pace as a red arrow will start following you, like the airplane. Make sure it doesn't catch up with you before you reach the end of the path, or the drink will be ruined. No! Weirdly enough, the lad sitting next to me today said he likes my moustache and that I should keep it. You have a moustache? Dylan, I did not know this. I'm very envious because, well, I'm not envious. Well, I like moustaches. I like people with moustaches. I like to see them. I like a powerful stache. They are cool. Whether you've got the beard or not, doesn't matter. Moustaches. I did not realize that I was a moustache-liking person until I became aware of Mike Wozniak. That's his name. I was going to Google his name, but I remembered his name. Mike Wozniak. Terrific moustache. Terrific. That's okay. That's okay. Lucas, when is it? I hope you're doing fantastic too. He is a treasure. He is an amazing mustachioed person, and I really liked him in what was the Greg Davies show? I've seen it so many times where he's living with his parents in their little like annexy bit. No, Mike Wazowski is my favorite round green thing. I binged the Gremlins cartoon. I didn't know it existed. I didn't know there was a Gremlins cartoon either. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm with it. I'm with it. I see what I'm doing. Oh, it's like a little puzzle game. I feel like I'm unlocking my phone. Man down! Man down. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Gizmo. It's so good. I don't know why. That tickles my brain in like all of the right ways. He's no longer in a bad mood, and he's gained more affection towards me. Why, thank you. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more their affection towards you increases. Their favorite drink will reward the most affection. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased, and you will lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. No. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but I didn't expect it. Especially with your background. This place could have become naught but cloudy moonshine and rough customers, and yet here you are, proving to be more than that. Supply lines for alcohol are fraught, so you have to adapt your drinks menu to the circumstance. But a recent shipment of vodka from Rusalka came into my possession, and as such, some old, classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Anything else? Ah, yes, I forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps. My favorite gentleman's club is abuzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary... Sorry, I lost the accent. ...is looking to make an example of the flagrant... lawbreakers. Lawbreakers? I suppose that's what we are now. We've opened a bar during Prohibition, even if Prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. The people of Sara should not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? On Twitch? It's unlikely they would target my establishment, as I have friends in the constabulary. But you should take precautions nonetheless. Try not to irritate any- Sorry, I can't not irritate someone. Have you met me? I'm really good at irritating people. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by the dissatisfied customers. with loose tongues. I'll be careful. Good! You see, there's a reason I bring all of this up. Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it on the bar top so you can read the heading. Speakeasy guest found dead. In the early hold on. I gotta get the accent. In the early hours of the morning, the body the body of an as of yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police have since released a statement confirming that this crime took place outside a speakeasy and that the proprietors, I would help if I could read, as well as several guests have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the Boulevard by the so-called Bukovi killer. Citizens are urged not to attend these illegal establishments for their own safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activity is taking place. Don't get too bothered by all this tittle-tattle. I'm certain these murders are fabricated by the puritanical bureaucrats on the city council. Fabricated? I believe so, yes. With prohibition in full force, perhaps the politicians created a serial killer boogeyman to keep people out of the speakeasies. It's just like the old fairy tales about demons in the wood, the claws of Strigoi snatching the unwary and pulling them into the darkness. Boulevard is 100% the name of my Throzerka. No, not Boulevard. Not Boulevard. It all started back in 2000 and something when John Barrowman first sung Sunset Boulevard on the screen of the television show that I was watching at the time. Little did I know that Boulevard would never stay in my brain cells and it would be Boulevard for the rest of time. Oh dear. Oh, no, that's amazing. How old is the cartoon? He was great as Taskmaster Junior Assistant. I need to watch it. I need to watch it so badly because Mike Wozniak is like, if anyone asks me, it's Mike Wozniak. He just is. He is, whatever the question is, he is the answer. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass. At this stage, not sure what pronunciation is correct. Boulevard. I'm gonna go for Boulevard. It's not right, but it is to me. A murder at the speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous, but I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer a safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but what we want to do is kindle the dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depths and breadths of the fine gentlemen and ladies and all people of all creeds who will frequent our establishment. But heed my words, friend. Be on your guard. I will. We're on Bukovi Boulevard, so the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I think so, anyway. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon. Wine and cheese crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and whilst it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. I realised the other day, 2 of my favourite shows have glass eyeballs in. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Isn't that a weird coincidence? That not one of my favourite shows has a glass eyeball in, but 2? And we don't know who they belong to in the early stages of the shows? Just a weird coincidence. But it's weird that it happened twice. The first season of Gremlins cartoon started in 2023. The second season is halfway through, assuming it's the same length as the first. That's amazing. I really did not know that there was a Gremlins cartoon. That is incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. I'm going to say I understood. One more thing. We both know that this is your last chance. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past and you keep your nose clean. I get it. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. Exactly, Nora. You get it. You get it. We have a deal. Good, good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. See you soon, Vincent. He's gone. In a swoop. Every day we'll bring different customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out with this mysterious woman in the back. Hello. Energetic girl. But she takes a seat looking exhausted. She squints up at you like she can't decide if you're a friend or a foe. Rough day. You have no idea. Although you're on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Rundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bedsheets during a spice traders symposium. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bedsheets? I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm gonna crack the walls, but then I stop and nothing has changed. It sounds like you need a drink. Thank you, Nura. Yes, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lemon. A slice of lemon wrapped around a cricket bat. Not a chicken bat. I trust your judgment. What flavor do you like? I think she's just told us it's lemon. Right now, I'm craving something spiced. I trust your judgment. Lemon! How are you doing, CMYK? You told me what to call you, and I've forgotten. I'm so sorry. I will use my brain. Hold on. You've told me before. Colors. It was colors. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, so we'll go and look at our drinks. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. There are several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provide more information about the drink in question, including whether your customer likes it or not. I'm sorry, this music is so good. Thank you, Colors. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put fishing on the screen. So if you haven't fished yet and you would like to, please feel free. Exclamation mark fish. A question mark means that you don't yet know how they feel about this cocktail, while a star means it's their favorite. Customers will also have the drinks they like and the ones they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve a customer a new drink. This woman wants a rum sour, do you think? I've never bartended before. I can take your word for it, though. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with a customer faster than a neutral one. Indicates the smoothness of the drink, which determines how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. Oh, I like that. In other words, how many actions you'll be able to take during the following dialogue. Every new topic you discuss will cost you one action. One action does plenty. Once the action counter runs out, customers will leave the conversation to enjoy the rest of their evening. That's a bit backhanded. Customers can only be talked to once a day, so don't forget to serve them a drink whenever you do. Meanwhile, alcohol percentage shows how alcoholic a drink is. The higher the percentages, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a level of intoxication to loosen a customer's lips, but be careful. A customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Now you know the power the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's tastes, the more affection you'll receive. You can also affect a customer's mood, as well as how talkative they will be after you serve them. Now, let's make her a drink, shall we? Yes, we shall. It's telling me to do a copper bullet. Dylan suggested spiced rum, lemon juice, a little bit of syrup. That sounds delicious, by the way. Almost quoted Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What did it say? What was the almost? It's recommended a copper bullet, which is vodka, lime juice, ginger ale, ice cubes, mince leaf, lime slice. I like the art style very much. Right, here we go. We can do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I kind of like this. I like this system. The Scouser used to bartend. Did you bartend like? I'm so sorry. It was that. It's gone. I used to do it. The Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster is described as being hit with a slice of lemon wrapped around a brick. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a little reference. I had a good laugh with customers, I did. Did you have a good laugh with customers? What did you have a laugh about? You say laugh. You say laugh in Liverpool. Liverpool. Oh, damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the Prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket costs a month's rent. And with everything being so busy... Why is it so busy? Well, there's a Spice Merchant Symposium, and there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads. The women in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me. I tried to make you go Scouse and you went Welsh? Oh no. If I was trying to do a Welsh accent, I'd do this. To be fair, my knowledge of Welsh accent is mostly enforced by Simon Wilson, who is a YouTuber that I very much like their content very much. He, I think, lives in Liverpool, from what I can gather from the YouTube videos, but he's Welsh. So therefore, Welsh and Liverpool, in my head, have been smushed. So if I try and do a Welsh accent, or I try and do a Scouse accent, unfortunately, they do blend. But if I tried to do a Welsh accent, it would not sound Welsh. And if I tried to do a Scouse accent, it would not sound Scouse, as we know. Oh, me too. At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folk going to the shows are clean. If me and Reese talk and you say we sound the same, you will not sound the same. I know you won't. I know I'll be able to tell the difference. I can hear the difference. I just can't make it happen. Yes, Westy, I can only do your accent. Wait, that's it. You are the... It's not just Simon, it's you too. Because whenever we go on a call, I leave the call and I sound... I'm really sorry. I really like to mimic accents. I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. They are neighbours. There's overlap in the accents. Dan, are you serious? Because you have saved my life. Not to be dramatic or anything, but you might have just saved my life. I guess I clean up fewer wine stains now. So maybe the Prohibition isn't all that bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills. Woo! I'll take that as a compliment. This watering hole is new, right? That weird old guy put me on this place. The Nightcap just opened, yes. The Nightcap, huh? Funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Rundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit at any of them even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops. The mid bar is full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune just for looking at the drinks menu. This place feels more varied in its clientele. You've got all sorts in here. We're all equal when we walk through these doors. Technically, me and Simon are as Welsh and English as each other, but he grew up there and speaks it, and I don't. What? So, were you born in Wales, Westy? Is this why you're Westy? Because you're Welsh? There is not overlap, but yes, technically neighbours. Do they touch? Wait, there is overlap and technically neighbours. What? Kind of like how when I try and do an impression of Christopher Walken, it sounds like Paul Lynde. I know who Paul Lynde is. I'm so sorry. How do you like this so far? I quite like it, Mr. D. I honestly haven't got very far into it, but it is very similar to Tavern Talk. I was pitched this game on Tavern Talk, and it's very similar. So if you liked the look of that, I think you'll like this. If you like alcohol more, you'll prefer this one, I think. Her smile is warm, and she nods a little, like she just made up her mind about you. I can get on board with that. Good. Well, I should be heading back. I've got Bartitsu sparring classes and a shift tomorrow, and if I don't get a good sleep, both of those are going to beat the stuffing out of me. Take care. Bye, Clara. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Click on the bell on the counter to signal all customers to leave and head home. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all customers. Haha! There are too many customers here. Bang. Bang. I have not seen the cartoon of Charlotte's Web. Is it good? The accents sound nothing alike. In my head, they do. Well, when I try and emulate them. But if I met someone, I'd know whether they're from... Well, maybe I wouldn't. I'm not very good with accents as it is, though. I've just started watching GeoWizard on YouTube, and I watch a lot of his stuff because it's kind of right up my street. And I did not... Like, Alfie said, he heard me watching, and he was like, is he from Birmingham? And I was like, I don't know. He's got the most Brummy accent I think I've ever heard now that I've done my research. But I did not know. I didn't realise. Chester is closer to Wales than Liverpool, but it's only a 40-minute drive. Wait, Wales to Liverpool is a 40-minute drive, or Chester? No, that's okay, Westy. Take your time. It's absolutely okay. You were born in England, he was born in Wales, but one half of both of our families are English and the other Welsh. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I love that you're like the same blend, but it's different. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm just embarrassing myself tonight. Wednesdays are for embarrassment, everyone. I hope that's okay. I hope you're alright with that. This is an awkward gentleman who looks a little bit like Westy. I'm just gonna put that out there. A new hand touches the beacon. Oh no, sorry, wrong script. A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times, like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you're already giving him. What can I get for you? Westy, yes you are. How does this place work? Just like a regular bar? No... Oh, hang on. Shall I make him a little bit Welsh Scouse? Liverpool to Mold is like 45 minutes? That's so cool. I did not realise they were so close. Love the songs from Charlotte's Web. Paul Lind was the voice of Templeton the Rat. I did not... Whoa!
Sorry, I thought you heard me come in. Sorry.
Welcome home.
Thank you. I'm just going on the phone to my dad.
Okay.
So you don't hear people talking downstairs. What's going on?
You're in my bad books. Okay, let's do an accent. Let's work it out. Here we go. How does this place work? He's actually more like Chris Broad than anything else. Just like a regular bar, no butlers or whatever. I want a drink. Anything in particular? I don't care. You choose. Okay, right. Fine. He's very grumpy. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. See you soon, Dylan. I hope you have a lovely evening. Ready to serve. Thank you. Right, let's go. Let's go. What are we doing? So he's a bit grumpy. He's very, very grumpy. I think if you're grumpy, you want more alcohol? Possibly. Maybe a cold winter. Do you think he'd like vodka, coffee liqueur? Liquor? I don't know. Cream, coffee powder, ice cubes? I don't know. That sounds like the kind of thing I don't think he's like a pirate's joy kind of person. Maybe he's Swedish. Wait, are Swedish people grumpy? Is that a stereotype? Also, poison drop, ice cubes, sugar syrup, whiskey, herbal bitter, orange peel. Maybe that one. I want to do that. That sounds fun. Oh dear. Mistake. Cold winter sounds like a Swedish drink too. I really want to go to Sweden. Right, let's go. Let's do this. Yes. What? I think I made him a bad drink. I didn't mean to. How did that happen? Dude, I'm so sorry. Oh no, maybe this is a good thing. The worst crime I ever encountered in Bukovi still haunts my nightmares. The second worst crime is the drink you just served me. Revolting. You've probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business. Business? He sets down today's newspaper. But rather than turning it around as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. The headline reads, Latest Bukovi Boulevard victim identified. In a statement to the press this morning, Bukovi police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bukovi killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Saran and lifetime resident of Bukovi, was found yesterday in the unnamed alley off Bukovi Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as The Last Drop, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Reese, have a good time tonight. If you're disappearing briefly, as in you're coming back, I'll see you in a bit. And if you're disappearing in a brief moment for the rest of the evening, have an amazing rest of your evening. I appreciate you. Vix, hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's a notebook. I'm not prepared enough, Mr. D, for a newspaper, but maybe I should have a prop box right next to me for the future. Police Commissioner Aldia urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumed that she was just late again. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? You spring to mind. You can tell you've touched a nerve. He takes a short breath and leans forward. Anyone who isn't me? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think you quite understand what's at stake here. Did you read the news yesterday? Speakeasy guest found dead. And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place. I was just making a drink for my new friend. Obstinate. Obstinate. You have a chance to show me how cooperative you can be, and you're letting that chance slip away. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a police badge. His name reads Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I've been caught. I've been caught. Vix, I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you're well. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy your BRB, Nura. And I would like more props, Miss City. I gotta get them. I gotta get it sorted. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you gonna shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. The killer is using locations like yours, so one of your patrons could be a killer. Westy, this is very exciting. A killer? There are a lot of speakeasies, but this killer is mobile. There's a good chance they've been here and a good chance you have served them. For a time, your establishment has protection from me and the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar. It's a hunting ground where I'll catch a killer with your help. Oh, I found a clue, The Last Drop. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reed. Do that. I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. I'm guessing there's no opt-out. He shakes his head softly, then pulls the badge from the table and places it back in his inside pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. I understand. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. I'll do it. Good. Any questions? Why should I help you? Because I can ruin you with a single radio phone call. So, here's what you're going to do. You're going to interrogate everyone at your bar and ask the right questions. Get to know them, make them willing to talk. A glass of alcohol might loosen their tongue. I suggest you keep track of your findings in a notebook or something. I also see you have an unused pinboard in the room behind you. Detectives at the station like to use those to keep their minds open and organised. Visualising connections makes them easier to understand. I'll give it a try after my shift. Let's move on. You're part of this now. Time is short, and I expect something solid from you soon. Okay, so we do have the ability to look in this notebook, which is here. Opens the notebook. There we go. So we've got Vincent Fleur, Clara Salo, and Hugo Mertens. There we go. I'm going to have a quick save as well. This case is my highest priority and you're on the clock. If we don't have the killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederate force. The Confederated force. And if that happens, my career is in tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove that we're not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our career and our reputations. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and to save some lives while we're at it. No pressure though. There we go. So, I'm going to leave it there for the stream today. Not for the stream, sorry. I'm not going to end the stream. I'm going to leave it here for the game. What do we think so far? Do we like the look of it? I think it's a very cool premise. And I do want to give it more of a go in the future. So if you want to see more of that one, please do let